Jesus does not want you to follow him. He wants you to do what I'm about to share instead. And I know that sounds crazy, but just bear with me. I promise all of it will make sense in just a second, all right? So in Mark chapter 5, it talks about this man that's filled with demons. And these demons have consumed him. So all day and all night, he's crying, he's in pain, he's scratching himself up. And he's living in a tomb by himself because nobody can help him. And these demons are too strong. So he sees Jesus pull up to the city and pop off a boat. So this man runs down to Jesus to be healed. So Jesus is a bad man, right? So he casts out the demons, restores this man, and now this man is thankful. And he says, Jesus, can I follow you? Can I go with you? And Jesus said, no, bruh, you can't go with me. I need you to go back to your city, back to your hood, back to your community, and tell every single person what God has done for you. Now, why would he tell him that? Well, the answer is your story, your testimony is powerful. And you have the ability to reach people that a church, a sermon, or a preacher never will. But we've gotten so loud about what God did in the past and so quiet about what he's doing right here, right now, today. You see, last time I checked, he's a living God. And he didn't stop using people, and he didn't stop working miracles back in these days. But yet we talk about how David beat Goliath. And we ignore how that person just beat depression, how this person just beat cancer. We don't hear those stories. We talk about how Moses parted the Red Sea. But we don't talk about that couple right there in the front row that was just about to separate, but they reconciled their marriage and they're stronger and better than ever. We don't hear that a lot. And that's what we're missing. People need to see a living example that God still provides, that he still restores, that he still heals. They need to see it to believe it. And I know faith is all about believing in the things we cannot see, but people struggle with things they can't see. Which is why God said, I need you to go back home and tell everybody, because they can see you. They can feel you. They can hear you. And since I've done a great work in your life, and they've seen you at the bottom, and they see me rise you, then that's all the proof they need that I can do it for them too. Your testimony is what I need you to share. And that's why I get on these platforms and I talk about my story. See, people see me as this young, black, successful entrepreneur, and I am those things. But I talk about the challenges that I've been through to get here. I talk about hitting at rock bottom. And at that point, God picked me up, put me on my feet, gave me a message, gave me a mission, and every day I'm committed to it. I share the testimony, not for my benefit, but so that you can see that if God did it for me, he can do it for you too. So what does Jesus want you to do? He wants a relationship with you. He wants to restore you. He wants to put you back on your feet. He wants you to follow him, but not only that, he wants you to go out into the world and share your testimony. Because so many people today are just like that man in that tomb. They're isolated, in pain, they're crying, and they've lost hope that God can still heal. But when they see you, and when they hear you, that's all the evidence they'll need to know that God can do it for them too. So if you caught the message today, I want you to share a comment below, share this video, but most important, share your testimony because somebody needs to hear it.